All right, y'all, so it's last day, day 6 of a port call. We're at Labadee, Haiti, and just a tidbit if you're planning on coming on this cruise ship, the solarium, which is the other place to eat breakfast, it was not open on day 6, so everybody had to go to Windjammer, which meant that it was pretty darn packed and there was a long line. So keep that in mind if you want to have breakfast. Either come early or have a friend wait in line and establish a table, because finding a table is a premium. You kind of have to wait for people to get up to find a spot. And having breakfast, and then we're going to hit the port. Well, you want to avoid the lines to get off the boat. Go a little bit earlier. We finished eating at the Windjammer and took down to number 3 gangway, and now we're heading up. This is where you check your badge. Just got off the ship, Labadee, Haiti. We're going to like a beach with some private pergolas, gondolas, beach drinks, maybe do some shopping, see what happens. But this is it. We're on the Walk of Shame right now. We just departed. Ship's pass card. You have to take your sunglasses off so they can see your face, but other than that, it's an easy process. Alright, y'all, I think it's about to get a little bit noisy, so I apologize in advance for the noise. A lot of steel drums playing up here, it looks like. Labadee Haiti, private island, Royal Caribbean.
Trying to get that stuff, but this looks like us right here because those are blue and white.
Yeah, you're right. Request Bob Marley though. Y'all know any Bob Marley? This is Adrenaline Beach, Labadee Island, private island, Royal Caribbean. Apparently we had some reserved like gondolas with some shade. That's where we're walking right now. You know, I bet you those are them.
Where's they go?
Close to the water.
So if you're at the end of the cruise and you're tired of the sun or you're sunburnt and you need to have some shade to lay out by the water, this is where you go. Private gondolas on the beach. I'm not sure how much they cost because our friends paid for it. Nice to have good friends. But let's see how it looks. It looks pretty good. Yeah. So I brought this cheap kite from Walmart for like $4, and if it's windy enough, it acts as a locator. So if you're on the beach and you don't know which one is yours, all you gotta do is look up for the kite, and then obviously if you have kids that you brought with you, just tell them that is where your pergola gondola is, and they'll know exactly how to find you every time while they're on the beach. Plus, it's fun for the kids. They love seeing kites, right? Who doesn't? Alright, y'all. So this is pretty neat. If you have any young ones or people that like to do zip lining, here in Haiti they have a zip lining, I guess, excursion. And I'll try to zoom in, but if you can look at the top of that little hill, there's like a platform. It's got like a blue tarp on it. And this zip line starts from there. Yeah, there's a group of four of them. Right across the beach, the shoreline. Right down there.
I do want to go back to that pub.
Where that orange tarp is. That's the zip lining here in Haiti. Some of the drink stations, they have what's called a Labadee, which is like a passion fruit mix margarita, like a frozen blended drink. But they didn't have like the margaritas or pina coladas, so now I'm walking towards one of the bars that has blenders for pina coladas. I'll show you the walk and some of the sights that you can see here at the beach. Everything that I'm doing has been walked off right off the boat, so there's no like taxis are needed or anything. As long as you can walk decent ways, and it's right off the ship. A lot of things to do. Relax, have some drinks, catch some sun. And then for people that have any handicap or medical needs, they're very accommodating as far as like personal shuttles and stuff like that. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, people that need help. I'm thinking his main bar up here is where the blenders are at for some of the other drinks we want.
It's easy to get to. That one I gotta work.
Some beach volleyball. There's like a small water park for the kids to have fun with. Okay, since there's no way I can cover this entire excursion or everything on this stop, I'm gonna just show you what's on the map here. Labadee Town Square. There's the ship, so there's the walkway, and then here's everything. This is where we're at. We're up here in like the cabanas. And then here's things there. Obviously, if you want to remember those numbers on the list I just said and just pause the video and look for the number on the map, you can find out where everything's at. But that is the spread. Just rewind the video, find what number and where you're at, and you'll know where to go before you get here off the ship. If you do the zip line too, fair warning, you have to have closed toe shoes. We had some friends doing it and they were wearing sandals and they had to walk back to the ship to get their closed toe shoes. So don't make that mistake. Bring closed toes if you're doing the zip lining. So here's where, if you any ladies want to get your hair braided, or guys with long hair, they do braiding on the island. I don't know what it costs, but that's the little stations that they do them at. And then over here there's some dancers, and then some, it's like a stage where they play live music. Really nice that they have these tractors with the shuttles for everybody, so they get tired or don't want to walk anymore. Right now I'm trying to go to where the shops are. I was told that they have decent prices, and then there's some locations that have where you can bargain with them and things like that. So I'm gonna try to bargain, of course I am.
You okay, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Just a video.
Yeah. All right, y'all, so I just went to the shops and they have the main like touristy shops, but they're really expensive. Make sure you go to the ones that are kind of off the little beaten path. But fair warning, they start off high because they know that you're going to be negotiating with them, right? So you got to keep that in mind when you go into them. And they all like want to say that they're the only ones that have that particular item in their shop. Well, they're full of crap, because you walk over to like 2 shops down and there's someone else that has the same thing. So you use that to your benefit, and they want to make sure that they close the deal before you get out of there. So you do not cave. If they say $40, for example, I just got this sign. They started out with $40. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a sea turtle. And he started out with like $40. And I'm like, nah, not so much. I don't think I particularly care for it. I don't necessarily think I'll use it. You know, you don't just play coy basically. And then you start walking away, and then all of a sudden the price goes down to 20. And then you kind of stop, you look at it, and then you still say, nah, I don't think I want to mess with it. I don't want to pack it in my luggage, whatever you want to say. And then right before you walk out, you hit them with the $10 offer. That's what I did, and they took it. And they give you the sob story. Don't tell anybody. I'll let you buy it for 10 or whatever, because I think they probably have an agreement with all the vendors that they try to stick with a certain price so everybody makes more money. But yeah, you negotiate the heck out of that area. And you'll have a good time doing it, but you got to have a lot of time, because they it's not something you can do for just like a 5-minute trip. Like, you need to invest like a good hour probably of shopping just so you can see a lot and see what they have to offer. Now I'm walking back to where the cabanas are, and then grab the rest of my party, and maybe we'll do some shopping. So we're looking, it's like 1:30. Our ship doesn't depart until 5:30, so we have like 4 hours to burn. We're looking for a restaurant, and we're doing the shuttle right now, and it's taking us back to where the restaurant's at.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, where is the restaurant?
It should be over there.
Tell you what, guys, it smells good around here. This restaurant must be pretty good. We're going to Dragon's Cafe. It smells great. Oh, it's kind of like buffet style. Look at this. Huh. Interesting.
There he is.
Washy-washy. So it's kind of like open seating after you get like the buffet style under the shaded portions. Very open air. The mac and cheese is really good. If you like mac and cheese, definitely try it. Yeah, see, here's where
there's stuff in there.
all up in there is where we want to go.
In there?
No, up the ramp behind.
Oh.
This is the overpriced stuff here. We can look though and see your prices.
Oh, look, they have the things here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how much they are.
I bet you they were asking.
Huh? No. I might buy a couple.
So here's kind of the main shop area before you get into like the local shops.
Oh, that's pretty.
Just remember, everything's negotiable, guys. Everything's negotiable. Alright, so we just got back from shopping in the touristy area, and then we walked up the ramp to where all the wheeling and dealing is. They wear all these special colored shirts, and whew, that was quite an experience. Be ready. If you're not the type that likes to haggle and you believe what they tell you on price and you just pay that, you're gonna get ripped off. But if you can hold your own and not be afraid to walk away, that's the trick. You walk away, you give them the price you're willing to pay. When you walk away, you stick to your guns, you stick to that price, and 9 times out of 10, guess what? They'll yell at you when you're like 10 steps away because they don't want to turn money down. So use that as a technique to get the deal that you want from them.
Come here, baby girl.
There's some cool photo moments. Butterfly wings. Isn't that cool? And that's where you get on the ship. Alright guys, I'm back on board and the ship is just now departing and pushing off of Haiti. Labadee, that was a pretty fun stop. Negotiating, and just remember, whatever price they tell you, immediately cut it in half and then even go down from there. Got some really fun stuff in the shops and the local area shops, not the ones that are overpriced in the big metal buildings. Basically, you go off the beaten path just about like 100 yards and you'll see what I'm talking about. But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the view of the pit stop on this cruise, day 5, and we're on our way back on a sea day, then we'll ride back into Miami. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the algorithm with YouTube, and I'll see y'all on the next one. There'll be links below for my stops in Nassau, Bahamas, St. Thomas, and Puerto Rico, San Juan. And if you want to see the stops on the Royal Caribbean for that as well. Thanks again, guys. Peace.
So this is the